Like, go ahead. My computer, guys, is doing something crazy tonight. I don't know what's up. So if you take the Lash Love Mascara and you take, I wish I could show that video. I don't know how to do that on here though. Can I do that? Oh, Nancy has it. Perfect. So if you take the Lash Love Mascara with the Lash Panorama tip, that if you just save the top, it will fit down in the Lash Love. Is that not amazing? So the brush is what makes it, the Panorama makes your lashes fan. It's not the formula. So with that, even though it doesn't match, but it doesn't matter, it still works. So guys, if you have customers that bought the Panorama from you, just reach out to them, go through your sales tickets for the last few months, say, hey, if you love this mascara, hang on to your wand and just order a Lash Love from me. So isn't that awesome? I was so excited about that. Nancy was so excited about that.
I love this mascara, And the best part that Mary Beth shared was not only the brush, but I did not realize that the formula was the same. And so the brush is phenomenal, but we have that formula with this brush. And so you're right. I reached out to all my girlfriends that love this. And I told them, save your brush and just get a new one. I'm hoping Mary Kay will bring it back, but if not, even this is cute.
It is cute.
She did a beautiful video. I'm going to try to post it on our Facebook page, girls.
I'm going to put it on ours too. So, all right, well, let's get started with our official August 31st meeting. We're going to call this meeting to order with a big fat welcome. Woo woo! So let's do a little bit of celebrating. And if you've got something extremely exciting that happened in your Mary Kay business last week, please share it with us because we are just sitting on the edge of our seat waiting to hear about it.
Okay, well, it's not something that's happened yet, but it's something that's going to happen that I found out this week. So I'm going to do my first booth in October, and I just got approved as a vendor this morning. So I'm pretty excited about it.
That is very exciting. And where is the vendor booth?
It's in, so Cheatham County, they haven't had any like events at all. And so it's like all of their events that they've been postponing, they're doing one big like hoorah at one time. And so I'm the only Mary Kay person there, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh my gosh, Celeste, it is going to be huge for sure.
Yes, I know. I'm ready.
Yay. Yay. Well, I just read in the comments section that Susan had help from Alana this past weekend for a virtual beauty experience, and she sold her first princess bag. Woo woo! Yay! That's so exciting. I still get excited when I do that too. So, anybody else have something really exciting to happen? So I'm going to just say this, and while you're thinking about maybe something exciting that happened for you, I actually, I sold a queen bag over the weekend, and the significance of that is it was from a party that I did in June, and because I continued to follow up with her and just make that connection and build that relationship. At the same time, I did not turn into Scary Kay. Friday night, I was laying on the couch and a $300+ order came through, and it was like, yay, I'd like to do this every Friday night, just laying on the couch. So it's pretty exciting. Anybody else have something exciting?
I do, Christy. Can you hear me? Okay, so you already kind of know mine. But I went to my new nail place that is, I've known the people for a long time. But anyway, she asked me if I want to do like a once a month party with her. So it'd be Mary Kay and then her selling something that she's doing now. And then probably one more person. And her nail salon is huge. It's in Huntsville. And it's got like 3 sections. So everybody can have their own section. It's like there's walls between. So it's like you go from one party to the next party to the next party, whatever. So I'm going to be doing that hopefully starting this month in a couple of weeks.
Yay!
And then a girl here in the Shoals that has a clothing booth at it's like an antique sort of place, where you have all those different booths or whatever. They have all sorts of stuff. But anyway, I'm putting a lead box there as well. And I did put a lead box at the nail place as well. So I got those out this week.
It's so exciting. I love, it sounds like what you're describing is kind of like a monthly girls' night out.
Yes.
Those are so much fun. I used to do that a lot when I was working down closer to the beach. They would have all those, and like everybody would come in, and the women would just eat and drink and shop and have a great time. And so it's just such a great way to meet and mingle and meet new people. So that is very exciting. Who else has something exciting to share?
So I can go. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So I kind of rode off of an idea that Mary Beth had posted on Facebook, and she may have gotten it from somebody else, or maybe her original idea. But I just had, kind of posted on Facebook, hey, I'd love to do some pampering packages, and I kind of set my limit at 15, and once it got to 15, I took it down just because I wanted to follow up with those people and make sure I could give them quality customer service. And so I had 15 people within just a few minutes, and now I've been talking to each of those ladies almost every day, asking them about their skin type, making those connections. I don't know, I'm just excited about it.
That is awesome. I love that you are making the personal connection with each person, Emily. That is so important. And just getting to know them and what their needs are. So that's so good. It's so important. Anybody else have something?
I want to share a little something. And so Emily, I borrowed that from someone else, but took a picture of my mailbox, and had a lot of really good response. And I'm excited that you have too. I'm finding people are wanting, like they're reaching out saying, hey, can I get with you to do one of those spa things? Can you come over and match my foundation? I really want to have some girlfriends over and have a get together. So where this wasn't even a thought process to most people a few months ago, I think people are starting to open up more, and they're really craving that connection. So what's it been, about 6 months since March? And people are craving that interaction with other people. I'm finding that more every day.
I agree. Yesterday, I spent time reaching out to a lot of people individually, and a lot of people were like, when can I see your face? Like, I want to have coffee with you. I want to have lunch with you. And I'm like, bring it on. I'm so ready for that too. So that's very exciting. So I want to recognize, did anybody get a promotion this past week? Did anybody move from consultant to senior, from senior to star team builder to team leader? Did anybody get a promotion this past week? Well, the great thing about getting a promotion in Mary Kay is that you can get a promotion whenever you decide you want to get a promotion. And we're actually going to be talking more about that tonight. And so I'm really excited about what we're going to share with you all that hopefully will ease your mind about moving into the position of having a team. So do we have any brand new consultants on the line? Anybody that's never been on before, brand new consultant that we want to recognize and introduce? Mary Beth, you are muted. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm muted, technology. I have a new consultant on tonight I would love to introduce, or actually I'm going to have her introduce herself, but her name is Candace, and Candace and I go way back, and she invited me over. Actually, she invited me over this week to try some of the new products out. And so 3-4 hours turned into just so much catching up. We lost track of time. But Candace, I'm just going to let you share what you're excited about.
Can you hear me? This is a new computer, so I don't. Can you hear me? You can? Okay. Hey, I'm Candace Barham. I think Mary Beth and I said that we've known each other for like 13 years. We started out working at the bank together, and I'm really excited just to, meet new people and to really, get to know some new women and maybe, you know, like create lasting friendships and really have an impact on people's lives and making them feel better about themselves, right? So that's what I'm really excited about, and I'm really excited about the direction that Mary Beth has taken her team. So I'm really excited about that.
Well, Candace, we're so excited to have you join us. And I think all these ladies here will make you feel so welcome and so at home, like you've known them forever.
Absolutely. Actually, Candace, Mary Beth talked to me probably as soon as she left your house, and she was just so excited to reconnect with you and just like pick up where you all left off, like you never missed a beat. So that I love that. I love it. So tonight, actually, Mary Beth, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you to let the girls know everything that's happening with announcements and reminders.
Okay, guys, so just super quick, some announcements and reminders. Christy had mentioned today is the last day of the month. And so two things I always look at on the last day of the month. As a consultant and as a sales director, I look to see, number one, have I ordered everything I need to order? Because guys, here's the thing. After the first of the month, things are a little slower with Mary Kay, and especially with COVID, and then we have Labor Day. And so I've had some customers like today, I've got some stuff I need. Well, I'm going to reach out to them tonight to say, hey, what is it that you actually need? I don't want them to have to wait 2 weeks to get products. But if you have an order that that maybe it is $205 wholesale. Guys, did you know with $225 wholesale, you actually you're an active consultant for the next several months? So guys, look at that. If you are, you know, just to see where you are, if you're at $599, you're $1 away from achieving your, I don't have my necklace, it's in the mail on the way here, but your chain reaction necklace. If you're $100 away, guys, reach out to a few customers tonight. Hey, what is it that you need? I'm in this challenge. I've got a huge goal to meet. So it's so important not to just give up and say it's not going to work, because one phone call can change your business. So check and make sure that you have where you are on that. The next thing, a holiday PCP, preferred customer mailing, it does start. It's going to start mailing September 6th. Something I've noticed this month with my fall PCP or preferred customer mailings, it has taken almost all month for some people to get those. So usually it's there super quick, but I think with COVID and some slowing down of the postal service, it's taking longer. But just know those books will hit the mail or start being mailed out from Mary Kay on September 6th. And guys, y'all are in for some treats when it comes to the new holiday line. That's all I'm going to say. Amazing. And then, okay, so for the new products, do y'all want to know when you can order those? All right. If you signed any customers up for the fall preferred customer program, you can order on September the 10th. Okay, that's Thursday night, September the 10th. If you were a fourth quarter star consultant, you can also order on the 10th. So either or both. Now, for everybody, all consultants can order the new holiday products on September 15th. So mark your calendar, get it out, put it on there, because those are going to be some special and exciting days. And I'm just going to say this, 16 holidays in Mary Kay, maybe 15, 16, however long. These products, price point, off the charts, products, gonna blow your mind. So I'm excited. All right, Christy.
I think we're all having an issue with mute and unmute tonight. Yes, Mary Beth is so right. That the new product line is like, holy cow. The other thing that I would say to you guys, and I don't normally say this, but like if there's a product that you're super duper excited about, order the legal limits. Like whatever Mary Kay says you can order, go ahead and order it, because I think some of these things are going to sell out super quick just because the price points are like $20 and less. There's only a couple of things that's going to be more than $20, and we are going to show you over the next few weeks how to merchandise, how to get yourself out there to really share. So one of the things that we've talked about a lot, and I feel like we've been talking about this since the very beginning of our Pink Bootcamp, and so this will be like this will be the last segment of our Pink Bootcamp, and I'm working on putting the final things in the workbook so you guys can finish that off. And but tonight we're going to talk about, one of the things that we're going to talk about is the close of the beauty experience. And this is so important, you guys. Like there are, there's different sections of a beauty experience. So you have your open, you have the middle part, which is like the meat of it. And honestly, when you're going through that meat part of it, if they're looking in the mirror and they're looking at themselves, they're really not hearing a whole lot of what you're saying. So that opening is so important. And then when you get ready to close, that is so important. So what I'm going to go through with you guys is how I do a group close for a virtual beauty experience. And then Nancy's going to talk to you guys about how to close them individually. And so you can close right there online, or you can let them know that you're going to close with them individually after it's over with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all so that I can just bring this up, because when I do a virtual beauty experience, this is exactly what I do. I mail them a packet that's got all of their supplies in it. This is included in it, and so I like for them to circle it or whatever, all the things that they are in love with. But when we get to this part of the experience, I just say, okay, you guys, I believe that, you know, shopping is a personal choice, and I know I have tempted you throughout this experience with some of the things that you are absolutely in love with, and there's no obligation to make a purchase, but I would not be doing my job if I didn't share with you what your options are. And so I'm just going to go through some of our set specials tonight, and then you can decide how you want to get started with your products. After we finish tonight, I'm going to be calling you immediately afterward, or whatever you set aside to say. You want to start that from the very beginning to the end. However you're going to follow up with them, you kind of have to set that up. So after we finish, I'm going to call you just to answer any quick questions that you may have, and go ahead and help you make a product selection if you're ready to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each of the sets. I'm going to explain what they are, and then I'm going to show you how you can customize your bag. So hold that thought for just a second. Let me grab my roll-up bag. Okay. All right, so set A is our Time-Wise Miracle Set. So with the Miracle Set, it's your cleanser, your day cream, your night cream, and the night cream that we used tonight. Set B is our basic skincare set. So that's just your cleanser and your moisturizer. And to be honest, this is a great way to just like dip your toe in the water and see if this is a product that you're going to absolutely fall in love with without a whole lot of steps. It's a very simple, basic skincare system. Set C is our salon grade microdermabrasion system. It's a two-step process. It's got your refine step and your pore minimizer in this set. Set D is our most popular set for sure. This is our charcoal mask with the satin lips. And if you didn't get to try the satin lips tonight, this is what it's going to do for you. So you're going to put on a little sugar scrub, just rub it in a little bit. I will forewarn you, it tastes a little bit like Fruit Loops, so you're going to love it. It's going to be a little calorie-free treat for you. You just exfoliate your dry and dead skin cells off your lips, rinse it off, then you're going to put your lip balm over the top of it, and your lips are going to be so kissably soft. Set E is our multi-masking set. And so with our multi-masking set, it's really great to use these together because you may have combination to skin with the oiliness in the T-zone and dryness in the cheek area. But with the charcoal mask, it's going to help to pull out the excess oils, any skin impurities, the toxins, and then the moisture renewing gel mask just really helps to calm the skin. And please don't misunderstand the title of that, the moisture renewing gel mask. It actually also helps to control the oil on your skin as well, because it helps to balance out the pH in your skin so you're not overly dehydrated. Set F is our Clear Proof Acne Set, which if you or someone you know who has an acne issue, this is probably one of the best sets I've ever seen. Within 2 weeks, you're going to see a dramatic difference in your skin. For the foundation set, you guys, I love this because it is so competitively priced. You get to choose the type of foundation that you want. We have our regular full coverage foundation. We have CC cream and of course the mineral powder. You choose the tool depending on what type of coverage that you want, and then of course you add the primer, and that completes our foundation set. So down here at the lower left-hand corner, you're going to see our dash out the door set. And this is literally all you need to dash out the door. It has your cleanser, your moisturizer, CC cream, foundation, primer, mascara, and a lip gloss, all for just $99. And that is a $122 value for just $99. And so if you're looking for something quick and easy, the dash out the door is amazing. Now with the purchase of any full-size set, you guys, you can choose at half price one of our satin hand sets or our skin cleansing system. And so with this brush, you're going to get your skin 97% cleaner with the brush, and it also has the collagen stimulating tool. And I always put these little add-ons, you guys, because these are 4 of our best sellers, and sometimes people like to add these on just by themselves. So there's the under eye corrector, charcoal mask, our oil-free eye makeup remover, and of course that amazing little mask applicator. So the next thing that I want to do for you guys is to introduce you to this bag right here. And so this bag right here, she looks like just an ordinary, regular roll-up bag that you could just go to any department store and purchase. But this bag is called Ida. Like, she is so amazing that we had to give her a name. And Ida stands for I deserve it all. So everybody say it with me just like you mean it. I deserve it all. And so you can pull off all the pockets in case you just need one pocket to grab and go. She just Velcros right back on there. For effect, it's better to have this thing full, but today she's not. So the roll-up bag, and then you just close her right back up. You can hang her from the back of your door. She'll even dance around for you. But you can get an Ida bag as a gift with purchase with the princess bag, the queen bag, or the Better Than Botox bag. So with the princess bag, you can choose any 4 sets, all your choice. Retails for $269. The special is $199. The queen bag is any 6 sets. You get the Ida bag as your gift with purchase. Retails for $380 for just $299. Or the Better Than Botox bag. And you guys, this skincare system, I am obsessed with it. Like, if you still want to look 35 when you're 70, this is the skincare system to start with. So it's got your cleanser, lifting serum, day cream, night cream, and your eye cream. This has all the advanced ingredients that you're looking for to stay looking younger longer. So any questions about the products that we use tonight? So I answer questions, yada, 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 then we go to that next thing. So as you guys have watched me tonight, there's so many different reasons that women become a Mary Kay consultant. And I know I shared a little bit about my story and a little bit of the history of Mary Kay, but I would love for you guys just to kind of look at all of these little bubbles and maybe pick out 1 or 2 of these that would mean the most to you. So maybe it's having positive friendships, or maybe it's having financial security. If any of those little bubbles stand out to you and you currently don't have a way to fulfill that in your life, let me know. I'd love to share a little bit more with you about what I do and why I love my Mary Kay. So that just kind of gives me an idea of what you're most interested in. And then this is how you can get started in Mary Kay. It's so simple, so easy. You have 3 options. We have our regular full starter kit that comes with over $400 in full-size products. It's everything that you need to get demoing, get busy, get working today in your business. The cost of that is $100 plus tax and shipping. And we have something brand new. One of the positives of quarantine has been an e-start starter kit in the Mary Kay world. And that gets you started with your website and credit card processing for just $30. You can be in business in about 5 minutes, and that is so easy. And I think the best value of all is our full starter kit with the eStart. It combines both of those in one. It's about a $200 value for just $130. And so those are your 3 options for getting started. In your little packet that I sent you, there's also this little brochure, tells you a little bit more about our car program and what you might expect if you decide to have a little side hustle with Mary Kay. So when we wrap up tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be calling each one of you. I'll text and call so that I can go through these things individually with you and answer any questions that you may have. So that's what I do for my group close. Answer any questions that they have. And do you all have any questions before I turn you over to Nancy as she walks you through the individual consultation? Thank you, Alana. Thank you. Sharon, did you have a question? Okay. If you can unmute yourself, that.
On the Botox bag, it's really the value firm repair system?
Yes.
Okay, because I've got a couple of girls that have told me that at the end of summer, they go and get their face lasered, and that would scare the heck out of me. But I'm trying to think, okay, a Botox bag maybe would be the way for them to go rather than a laser.
Yes. I would do the Better Than Botox bag with the Revealing Radiance facial peel.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions? Okay. All right. Awesome. Nancy is going to take us through the individual close.
Everyone give Christy a big woohoo. You know why she's so good at that, guys, and why she says that so beautifully is because she's done it a lot. And so all it takes for you to be as good, I know I watch her and I listen, and when we first started this, I was like, I could never do that. But yes, you can. You'll never be Christy, but you'll be fabulous, amazing you. And so you can just follow in her footsteps and master that. It just takes practice. And you did it beautiful. The next step is the follow-up individually, the close individually. I think this is the most important step of the class because this is where you really get to connect. And as Christy was saying, because we are working virtually, I believe that the doors are going to be opening a little bit, that we can do some more personal. But right where we're living right now, it's not as free as where you guys are. And so we're still working and doing everything virtually. And so you are going to be closing on the phone. You are going to be closing on Zoom. And so you just need to master that skill. Don't get hung up on being perfect at it. Write everything out and just follow it. So after you have set the time of when you're going to do the follow-up, be on time. If you say you're going to call them at 9 a.m., call them at 9 a.m. I set alarms to make sure that I get that done because they're expecting your call. They may not answer. You may have to call them back, but you be a woman of your word and you continue to follow up like you promised that you would. So my first question, and this comes from Mary Kay in Touch in the MK University, is did you have a good time last night, or did you have a good time today? How does your face feel today? Those are the two things that you want to start with. It's a great opener. It gets them talking, and you find out how they feel about what they enjoyed and how their skin feels. Then the second question is, oh, I already said it. How does your skin feel? Then the third one is, you know, what products were your favorite? Of all the things that we tried last night, what were your favorite things that you tried? I love it when they say everything, but sometimes they'll be very specific and say, you know, I liked the charcoal mask or I liked the moisturizer. No matter what they say, it's great, okay? Because that's what they honed in on and that's what they enjoyed. So then after that, finding out what it is that she enjoyed, I go back to that same sheet that Christy showed you, the closing sheet. Can you put that back up there? It doesn't matter. They saw it. The closing sheet. And so that closing sheet, as I go through the class, I ask them as I'm closing to circle what they enjoyed, what they liked. So as they circle on there, and I'm going through, this is what we did, this is what you used, then they circle what they enjoyed. I ask them, if we're Zooming as I close, I ask them to show it to me. If not, I ask them to take a snapshot and just share it with me, because that tells them. And the reason I ask them to do that when I'm closing with them, I say, I just want to know if you love the product as much as I think that you did. This is not what I'm expecting you to purchase. I just want to know if you enjoyed the product as much as I think that you did. Those are really good words because it allows them to be open and honest about what they enjoyed, but it takes the pressure off of, if I say I like it, she's going to expect me to purchase it. And so I do say that when I'm closing. I also say that again when I'm doing the individual close. So once they've done that and I can see that they've liked several things, I'm always, great. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. The next question or the next statement that I make is, you know your situation better than I do. You tell me what you would like to have show up at your doorstep in the next couple of days. Once you ask that question, be quiet, let them process, and then let them speak. Whether they order a charcoal mask and they circled everything on the page, or whether they say, I'll take the princess bag and I want these 4 sets, it's all great. Or now isn't a good time. I'm going to have to wait. I'd like to get it, but I'll do it later. It doesn't matter. Any answer that they give you is great. So if you are a talker like I am, then you need to start filling out the sales ticket and put their name and their address and their phone number on it, so you will be quiet. Because if you talk through the entire process, they're not able to think. If they are a talker, they will talk out loud through their decision-making process. So if you struggle with being quiet because you don't like the quiet, fill out the profile card. So once they have told you what they would like to have show up at their doorstep, that's what they're purchasing. And that's just a really non-pushy way of finding out what it is that they would like to purchase. So then my next step from there is, I can see there's a difference between everything that you loved and you would love to have and what you're taking home with you today. Is there any reason why you would not like to invite some friends and take advantage of our hostess program? And so I also share the hostess program, which gives them the opportunity to invite 5 friends and get up to a 50% discount that day only for their purchases. And so now you have a booking. If you did any kind of a referral program, or talked about who would you like to pamper or in the class, they already have that list, and that's who they're going to invite for their pampering session. I've been doing this virtually for a while, and just in the last month, I've started getting a lot of appointments from appointments, and so it works. And there's nothing better than someone who has already enjoyed a virtual beauty experience telling all their friends that they have to get on, they're gonna love it. And so once you've booked that, this is the exact same process that you go through if you're sitting in a class than if you're doing this over the phone. Once you've booked that, you are going to go back then to the last thing that Christy shared, is of all the things that I shared with you about Mary Kay, all the things that I shared that I love about my business and the things that Mary Kay has to offer. There you go, there's the sheet. What are the things that piqued your interest, or what did you hear that made you think, And then you let her talk. And as she talks and she shares with you, if you were ever going to start your business or do anything like this, what would you do it for? It's all about what's important to her. And so the last thing after she shared with you is, could I send you a little bit more information? Could I buy you a cup of coffee? Could we do a virtual coffee together? And could I have just about 15 minutes of your time? I'd love to tell you why I think you'd be great with Mary Kay and what I think Mary Kay might have to offer you. And at that point, you have now worked full circle. You've sold the product, you have booked your follow-up appointment, and you have set up a marketing appointment. And so those are the steps that you need to follow to have true closure at the end of that appointment. I'm trying to think, what else am I supposed to share here? Okay, so once you've done that and you have closed the class, then you need to let her know, I'm going to get the product in the mail to you right away. I'm going to follow up in 2 days to make sure that you're happy with the product and that you've received it. And I guess now, because we are mailing product, maybe more than we are seeing them and delivering it to them immediately, I always follow up to make sure that they've received it. Then within 2 days, I follow up to see how they're doing with it. It's so important that once they get that product, that they actually open it up and use it. And if you do not follow up to make sure that they're happy, it might still be sitting on the kitchen counter and they've never opened it yet. So that personal call to just say, hey, I want to see how you're doing with your product, helps them get that product open and get it on their face. Then in 2 weeks, you will either be seeing them again or you will do another follow-up to just see how things are going, make any adjustments that you might need to make. We always talk about that we will guarantee everything 100%. I believe that our 2 days, our 2-week follow-up is all about that. That's when we customize and make adjustments that we need to make, that we truly become their professional beauty consultant, not just some lady selling Mary Kay. And so within that 2 weeks, you're either having another virtual appointment or a class, and you are adjusting any products that need to be adjusted. And then every 2 months, you need to follow up, making sure that they're happy with their product. And of course, hopefully by then you've built a relationship with them and you're in a consistent process of follow-up. So that is all about closing the class and following up. And follow-up is very, very important. You need to follow up until you reach them, because how many times have you gotten a text, you got a phone call, and you meant to call back and you didn't? Pleasantly persistent is really important. And so get out of your own head. Don't let your own head take you into crazy places, and just be pleasantly persistent in that follow-up in a, not as Christy said, not scary Mary Kay, but in just a connecting way. I mean, she sold a roll-up bag, a queen bag at that, from back in June because she stayed connected. So don't let those people, it's not a one and done. This is about building that relationship and connecting. Do you guys have any questions? I know that was a lot of talking, but.
I love that, Nancy. It's not a one and done. That's so true.
It's all about that relationship. And when we build a relationship with them, they like you. Do you know what I mean? If they start with a charcoal mask, they want to get something next month because they want to see you again. And so just be all about them. You know, who do we like the most? The people that always talk about us, right? Don't you love to be around people that just talk about you and tell you how great you are? They love that. And so get your eyes off of you, get your eyes on them. And how can I make her day to day in whatever you're doing, whether it's matching her foundation or fixing her skin.
Do you have any questions for Nancy? We've had a little dialogue going on in the chat section. It's a lot of information tonight, and I would highly recommend going back and listening. That way you can stop and start and stop and start and jot down exact words if that's what you guys want to do. Because I think sometimes when we're in the moment of saying something, it comes out so much better than if we go back and repeat it. So anyway, just wanted to give that little bit of advice. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mary Beth. I'm so excited about this next section of our training.
Okay. So, all right, guys. So mark your calendars. Nope. Anyway, squirrel, it's been a day. It's been a crazy day. I looked outside earlier in my tree and I'm like, I think there's a snake wrapped in my tree. It was some brown leaves. Anyway, so, okay. So tonight I want to share with you a little bit that I have heard kind of through chat and through the grapevine and on some Voxers and different things. And I'm going to relate to it a little bit. When I was before I became a Mary Kay beauty consultant, it looked really hard. Like it looked really hard. There was a lot of stuff. And so I think as you become a beauty consultant, you maybe you don't want to recruit people. Or when I was a consultant, anyway, I need to restart. So, okay, restart over. When I was a beauty consultant, I did not want to build a team with Mary Kay because it looked so hard. It looked like such huge responsibility. And so I didn't build a team for a long time, even though I came into Mary Kay to win a car, and how you earn a car is you build a team. But it looked so challenging and like so much work. So guys, when a mentor of mine, when she shared with me, Mary Beth, that is my job, to train and mentor. Your job is to be a cheerleader. And I'm like, that's all I have to do? Like, it's that simple? So guys, as a recruiter in Mary Kay, I want to share with you a little bit to ease your mind, to ease your thought process, to ease your heart, that when you call a best girlfriend, or when you chat with your sister or someone that you're sharing your heart and sharing your excitement with Mary Kay, I don't want your mind to be going, but if I recruit her, I'm going to have to tell her everything and share everything with her. And I'm still new myself and I really don't know. Has anybody felt like that before? I mean, y'all, come on, be honest. Have you felt like that? I have many years ago. Yes, I have. So guys, your agenda, not agenda, but your goal when you recruit somebody and you have a new team member, it's 3 steps. 1, you're her cheerleader. Okay. You're going to be her cheerleader. her encourager. And encouragement is, hey, every Monday night, hey, are you going to be on Zoom tonight at 7? I can't wait to see your face. Do you have the Zoom number? And the next thing is to encourage her to have a relationship with your mentor. Guys, Christy and Nancy and myself, our titles in Mary Kay are sales director. And I've always said the word director sounds bossy. You know, like I'm going to direct something like it. I don't know. That's not what we do. And so I would love if Emily said, she did this the other day. We had a new prospect that she was chatting with on the phone, and she said, would you talk to my mentor and my friend Mary Beth? Guys, is that not so much more inviting? Like I think about, I was talking to my girls the other night and she said, Mom, if I bring a boy home, like that is so like intimidating to like come and meet the parents and have dinner. And I'm like, well, that's what we did years ago. So if you invite people to talk to a friend of yours, not your sales director, it's more personable, it's more relatable, and it's more comfortable. So guys, those 3 steps are so simple: cheerleader, encourager, and helping her build a relationship with you, or with your director, with your friend, with your mentor. And so guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really that simple. And so to share your heart, and Christy is going to share a little bit of why you would share Mary Kay with your friends and your family. And guys, I love her ideas and her thought process, because it's not just about winning a car or becoming a sales director. It's not winning the diamonds or the prizes. There's so much more. So Christy, I would love for you to take it away.
Thank you. I love that. Cheerleader, encourager, and to build relationship with your mentor. I think, yeah, does that ease anybody's mind just to know that it is my responsibility, Nancy's responsibility, Mary Beth's responsibility to do that for you. And what I love, I don't know about you guys, but every Monday night when we get off, like I am so jazzed up. Like it's hard for me to kind of settle down. I love the chemistry between the 3 of us. And just so you know, like we love, I call it cross-pollination, like because we are all so different, and I love the community that we are building among all of us. And so that kind of brings me to why share Mary Kay? And so, you know, obviously when I came into Mary Kay and I started building my team, I did it for a lot of selfish reasons. Like I wanted to build a team because I wanted the commission check. I wanted to earn a car. I wanted to move up to that next level on the career path. And so it was just like, I. But when you take yourself out of the equation, number one, when we're only thinking about ourselves, that is very selfish. And when we're only thinking about ourselves, that's when fear sets in. But when we put ourselves in the other person's position, when we set ourselves like where she is sitting and think about where you were before you started your Mary Kay business and why it has meant so much to you, then you can easily, like, just transparently share what you love about your Mary Kay business. And so I think Nancy and Mary Beth and I were talking earlier today, like the way that we shared the business 6 months ago, a year ago, it's different than the way that we share it now. And I really feel like that through this pandemic, through the quarantine, the thing that has kept us sane is this community that we have, this friendship that we have, this support system that we have. What woman would not want this? Like, and so if you're seeing a friend who is struggling with like being so tired of being so isolated, or maybe she's not feeling like she's connected in the community that she's in, this is a perfect time to introduce them to why Mary Kay, why right now. And the thing that I want to share with you guys is just share your heart. Like, you don't have to know all the details. If somebody wants to be a part of your team, she's not going to be a part of your team because you're earning 50% on the sale of your products. She wants to be a part of your team because you are passionate about what you are doing, and she can feel that passion on you. She can see that passion on you. And so that's why we want to build that team. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie, pay it forward. And that, I mean, that movie is just so amazing. And just like, or when somebody buys your coffee at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to do that for somebody else. It's the same thing in Mary Kay. I mean, Mary Kay has been such a blessing in my life. And I think that if each one of you would take the time to write out all the blessings that Mary Kay is to you, and then when you are sharing that with other people, just remember what those blessings are. And I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to be a part of this. So, so that's why we want to share, and Nancy's going to share how to share.
I was working in the chat. I can't do two things at once, so I was trying to type. You know what, Christy talked a lot about some of the things that I think are so important when we talk about sharing the opportunity. And she did talk about it being very different. I remember when I came into Mary Kay, I mean, it was all about winning the cars and getting diamond rings and things like that. And not that we don't like those things. I mean, who doesn't want a new diamond ring? We all do. Well, if you don't, once you get one, you will. But it's just, those are fun things. The prizes are fun, but that is not what Mary Kay is all about. And I think this pandemic has really brought that to the surface. You know, it's sometimes when you go through the refiner's fire, all the dross, all the yuck is burned off, and the good stuff, the gold, comes to the top. And I believe that this pandemic has kind of burned off all the extraneous stuff, and everything that is like the golden part of this business has come to the top. And that's what this community really is the golden part of this business. And so when you go to share the opportunity, I feel like it's really, really important. You know, we've often used the words interview or things of that nature, but I like to offer an invite. Do you know what I mean? I would just love to tell you a little bit about why I love what it is that I do. And I don't know if it's for you or not, but these are the things that I see in you that I feel like would make you great. And again, you're taking the shift off of you. It's not about, I need a new recruit, I need to build my team, I need more production, I. Not that goals are bad. Those are good things. We have to have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, you're just like living in dreamland. But when you're dealing with people, the eyes, the focus, everything has to be on them. And I don't know about you, but haven't you had somebody come up to you and tell you you're sharp and you're this and you're that, and edify you and tell you all these great things about yourself? How does that make you feel? Even if what they were offering you is something you're not interested in, when you leave them, you feel better, you feel elevated, and you feel encouraged. And I feel like that's how we are meant to share Mary Kay. And because of everything that has happened, we need to be more real and more transparent. When we have sat and gone through beauty experiences together, I have listened and taken notes, and over and over and over again, you guys are talking about real things. You're talking about how it makes you feel, and the community and the friendships, and being not judged and encouraged and loved for who you are, for being able to pay off some debt. Those are things that are real life. It's not pie in the sky, and it's not facts and numbers. It's about talking from your heart. And so I think those things are really, really important. I also feel like that, you know, when you're sharing, you just talk to them about the things that you love about Mary Kay. You tell them about the things that you see that are great within them, that you can see them doing in Mary Kay. Yes, you want to share some of the facts and some of the information, because they need to know how much it costs to get started. And they need to know that you're going to be trained, and that we're going to help you through that, and that you are in this as your own business, but you're never alone. Those are things that you want to make sure that you share with them. But the most important part is that this is a community that they can grow. They can do as little or as much as they want to, and that they will be welcomed, they will be encouraged, and they will be, they'll grow. For most people, the personal growth in this business is phenomenal. And so you're offering them something that is going to change their life. I feel like it's really important important that we get out of our own heads, because I believe that I'm here to bless other people instead of the other way around. And you don't know what they've been waiting for. Maybe they're looking for something. Mary Beth sent us some information not too long ago about how many people are looking for a side gig or a side hustle. And it's a huge number. And so you may be the person that they're waiting for. So offer and invite, share your heart, edify them, and then just simply ask them, is there any reason why you wouldn't like to get started today? I would love to introduce you to my Mary Kay family. They're going to love you. It's as simple as that. Don't get hung up on saying the right thing. You really can't do it wrong. When you speak from your heart and you're transparent, there are things that you need to master, but you're going to fail forward to success. Just offer and invite.
Wasn't that so good, you guys? Did that seem kind of simple? Yay, yeah. Okay, so you know what? I have, we're going to hold you all over about 10 minutes. Is that okay? Because we have something really special that we wanted to share with you guys, and then just a couple of things to wrap it up. So hopefully you can hang with us for just a few extra minutes. So I'm going to share with you what we call the living lineup. And so the living lineup basically takes you from being a customer all the way through national sales director. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, but I'm going to be calling on you all to read what the slide says. And so when we start getting into like the team building part of it, like if you want to share what that would mean to you to be in that position, or you know what it would mean to have that many people on your team that you have been able to transform their life, you know, that would be awesome. We'd just love to hear that. So give me just 2 seconds here. I'm going to share my screen. So, Mary Beth, do you want to, I'm going to just like have you to kind of start it off with the Mary Kay customer.
Okay. All right. So a Mary Kay customer. Christy, is there a backside to it?
So there is, but it's like all the way at the bottom. So this is a little bit funky wonky.
Okay. Well, you know what? So a Mary Kay customer. What I love about being a Mary Kay customer is that I have a consultant that I can connect with and that she can deliver my products, and I get to build a relationship with her. I pay full price for my products as a Mary Kay customer.
Okay, let's see here. Esmer, tell us what it means to be a Mary Kay consultant. If you can just kind of share what's here on the screen.
I think she logged off.
Oh, okay. I can't see who's on and who's not on. Okay, all right. Candace, can you pop back in? Brand new beauty consultant.
So you just want me to read what's on here?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Okay. 50% off your products. You make new friends, prizes, recognition, and free training.
Yes. And what does it mean to you to be a brand new Mary Kay beauty consultant?
What's it mean to me? She put me on the spot, Mary Beth. I don't know. It means a lot of things. I'm just excited about the opportunity just to make an impact on people's lives.
Awesome. Can't wait to see you grow in this. Okay, Susan, I don't know if you're in a position. Why don't you talk about being a senior consultant?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. A senior consultant has 1 to 2 active team members, and they get a $50 team building bonus and 4% commissions. Yeah. And you get the cute senior consultant pin enhancer.
Woohoo!
So Susan, I know you're working on this position. What about being a senior consultant is so important to you?
Having someone I can get excited with over little milestones.
I love it. That is amazing. And to do like what Alana did with you this past weekend, that was so much fun.
Yes, that I had a great time.
Awesome. Okay, Jasmine, will you pop in here and tell us about Star Team Builder? I know this is your next position.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, so a Star Team Builder has 3 to 4 active members. This is the position where I'll get my red jacket, I'll get the Star Team Builder pin. There's a team building bonus, and then your commissions increase from 4 to 6, 8% in commission.
So what about being the Star Team Builder is so important to you?
It would kind of set me up to moving into my ultimate, well, not my ultimate, but my sought after position of being a team leader. A team leader. And it kind of just prepares me for that role of kind of collecting my tribe together and building up other women and really just moving into a different level of Mary Kay.
I love it. I love that, Jazz. I love your heart. Okay, Alana. Alana is currently a team leader. So tell us about being a team leader, Alana, and what makes it so important to you.
Okay, so being a team leader means that you get a team building bonus, the $50 for every new qualified team member. A team leader has 5 to 7 active team members, and you get anywhere from 9 to 13% commissions. And you can choose to go on target for the car or choose the cash option. What it means to me being a team leader. Reaching this goal was breaking a belief barrier for me that it is completely possible that I can work this business and get to this level while working full time, that it's possible. It means that I am breathing life and belief into more women, and that I have had the opportunity to step into more of a leadership role and take on more leadership as I have felt more comfortable. It's helped me to gain confidence in everything that I do in the business. So that's what it means to me.
Love it. Thank you so much. Okay, Briley, I'm going to call on you next, and I will just tell you guys, the future director position has a new title. And Briley, I know you're fairly new. I'm not sure if you even know that it has a new title. Did you know that? Okay, so future director is now called elite team leader. So Briley, will you tell us about being an elite team leader?
Okay, so I never even knew about this. So apparently it's 8 or more active team members. You can get 9 to 13% commissions. And looks like it's the same choice of getting to go on target for the car or cash prize.
Absolutely. So Briley, if you were to build a team, what would that mean to you?
I haven't really thought about doing that quite yet, but if I did, then I think it would just be like added support for myself, and I don't know, like my own group of girls that I could like work with more individually, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. You're absolutely right. When you have a team, you're like your own little tribe of friends that help to support each other. So I think you're spot on with that. Okay, so Kelsey, you are next. Will you tell us about being a grand achiever? Holy cow, what would it be like to drive a brand new vehicle that you didn't have to pay for?
Okay, so a grand achiever, it would be a car or cash option, which would be exciting. And you always love to have a new car or cash.
Absolutely. Do you like to have a brand new Malibu that you wouldn't have to pay for?
I don't think she heard you.
I may have lost her. So, okay, so
I
let's.
think the answer she was looking for was yes.
Okay. Of course, the answer is definitely yes. It's always fun to drive a new car that you don't have to pay for. So, okay, so it looks like Emily is next. Emily, will you tell us about DIQ, Director in Qualification?
Okay, here I am. So it looks like it's a category and a title just inches away from the next step. The loot, the suit, the scoop. I love the excitement. I guess it's just kind of in the title that you are a director with working with qualification. I'm not sure.
That is yes, that's exactly it. So it is, there's a qualification period to become a sales director, and they call that period the DIQ period. And so I love that. You're inches away from the loot, the suit, and the scoop. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, Mary Lynn, let's talk about this sales director position, my friend.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm just looking at I'm like, I need the red jacket. My gosh. But sales director, okay, the first time I went to anything the first thing that Christy invited me to, and then I joined Mary Kay that day. I walked in and saw Christy's suit. I had no idea that Mary Kay gave suits or had suits for their directors. And I was like, pulled her to the side. Where did you get that suit? It's fabulous and I need it. So she's like, it's Mary Kay. So then I was like, but anyway, so I think that's pretty cool. And then of course the cars that you, of course, and they change too. So I think that's pretty cool that you're looking at different things all the time, and the recognition, because I do notice them on the road. I was at Chick-fil-A the other day and sent a picture to Christy, who's this person that's sitting next to me. But I think that's pretty cool to get to drive a car for free, and just a lot of fun. And also the sales director, just the relationship that you have with your sales director and the team building and that sort of thing. The person that's there for you all the time. So whenever you have a question or whatever it may be that you need, they're there for you and to encourage you.
Thank you. That was awesome. Okay, so Cindy Olson, are you in a position that you can talk and tell us about National Sales Director? She may not be where she can talk right now. Hey, Nancy, I'm going to call on you to tell us about the National Sales Director position.
I was muted. I started talking. National Sales Director. This is the epitome, I guess, of Mary Kay. The National Sales Directors basically are stepping in where Mary Kay was as the leader of this company. They are the rudder that guide the ship for Mary Kay. And so our national sales directors weigh in on what happens with our company and what goes on with the sales force. And the company, the corporate side, listens to the national sales directors. As a national sales director, you have directors. And so for the national sales director, we, meaning Christy and Mary Beth and I, are to her like you guys are to us. So that is our Mary Kay Mama. That is our mentor, leader. And, we always say in Mary Kay to reach up. Our national sales director is up. Your director is up to you. And so a national sales director is leading and guiding your leaders to be the very best that they can be. And they have the ear of Mary Kay. And drive that beautiful pink Escalade.
So,
or $100 a month in cash, whichever one you prefer.
Exactly. So when we can meet again in person, we will have these printed on boards. And on the back of each board, it tells you exactly what to say. But it's a little bit strange when we have it right here on the screen. But thank you guys for playing with us through that and just walking through that lineup. And so Mary Beth is going to share just one more thing, and you definitely want to stick around to hear this because it's very exciting.
Well, it's just brilliant. I'm going to say it. So, okay, guys, grab your calendar and mark September the 10th, okay? Because what is September 10th? When we can order new products if you did the fall or the holiday PCP. But guys, we're taking it up a notch. So your sales director, your friend, your mentor, she has created or is in the process of creating a Facebook event, a Facebook party for you and your unit, okay? I mean, for her and her unit or whatever, yeah. So anyway, so what that is going to be, so it is going to be a live event. Mine for my unit is going to be at 7 o'clock Thursday, September 10th. And so guys, what this is, it is a preview, a sneak peek of all the products that are out there holiday wise. So our thought process behind this is, so Brayley, you get to invite your friends from all over, okay? Celeste, you get to invite your people. Emily, so my girls in my unit, Nancy's girls, Christy's girls, we're gonna add you to this this Facebook party. It's separate from like our unit pages and our personal pages. This is a separate event. And so when we add you, guys, start inviting people. There are going to be some snippets and some pictures of the new products. And then bam, at 7 o'clock on the 10th, we're going to go live and we're going to share and show the new products and showcase. And, you know, like the mascara one, we're just going to have a fun party live on Facebook. But guys, here's the secret sauce. Okay. You want to invite people because I'm going to sell some products. Nancy and Christy too. We're going to sell some products. So guys, how would you like to max out your pre-ordering holiday sales on the 10th of the month? Anybody? I mean, we're going to make some sales that night. So mark your calendars. Like I said, your director is going to be inviting you to a page. Get ready. As soon as she invites you, start inviting your customers. But I'm going to say this, before you just randomly put it out there to invite everybody on Facebook, we have taught you and shared with you all along, personally invite. Okay. It's not one of those you just, you know, randomly, Susie Q's got a page or an invite she's having. Guys, personally invite. Reach out and go, hey, Shelby, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm having this special event. Words, guys, special event. Okay, special. This special event, I want you to come to it. It's on the 10th. It's at 7 o'clock. You're busy, you can't make it. That's okay. Can I add you to the group anyway? Because it's live and you can go back and rewatch it. But there's some sneak peek things that I don't want you to miss. Okay, Mary Kay is making this holiday season incredible. What do we offer for the holidays? Guys, we offer personalized service, the best customer service around. Are you telling your customers this? If you're not, you're missing out. Guys, tell them the best customer service. I'm going to be shopping from my seat, not my feet this year. Guys, we offer gift wrapping. We offer delivery. You get me, not a 1-800 Amazon number, not a 1-800 Target. I'm going to be on hold for 5 hours. Guys, you get me this Christmas. You get Emily this Christmas. You get Mary Lynn this Christmas. So guys, this event, you don't want to miss it. Are y'all excited about this? I'm excited about this. Like, off the charts excited. Okay, can I show y'all a sneak peek of one of the holiday products? Joan,
please. Yes, please.
You've been teasing us for so long.
I know. I don't know what. Holy smokes, my box is gone.
I have mine right here.
No,
Okay.
You're about to get fired.
What do you want me to pull out, Mary Beth?
Whatever you want to. Just one little thing.
What product do you want to show? I'm using it for a.
Yeah, I like panicked all of a sudden. I'm like, Mom, oh, hold on, it's over here. No, that's, I don't know where my box is. I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. I can't stand it.
I've been dying to show it. I'm so excited.
Guys, guess what? You can't tell your sisters that aren't on tonight. Oh, okay, this is what I wanted to show. You see this little bitty guy right here? These are little tiny baby sponges. Little babies. For perfect stuff. Okay, so how much is this? Does anybody know? It's so cute. I mean, it comes like this wrapped up, guys. There's 3 in here.
$10.
$10.
$10?
I think it's 12.
$12. Okay, $12. So guys, three little Easter egg things. Aren't they cute?
Mary
So,
Beth,
yes.
you know you want to show us one more.
No, I'm not.
I can't stand it.
I know. Oh, that's why you want to be a sales director. But anyway. So, y'all, this is so fun. So, $12. Okay. Here's my thought. Stocking stuffers this year are going to be so hard to come by. So hard to come by. Because who wants to go and like go to Target and they might have them, they might not. Okay. So, guys, these are just to die for. The price point is phenomenal. And so, are y'all excited?
Yes.
I'm trying to see
Very
if
excited.
So, okay. Anyway, I'm done. I'm so excited. I can't stand it.
Can I say something? You guys
Yes.
look at the bag that it comes in.
Oh, yes.
Box. It hangs on the tree. The
So I
packaging
think,
is as cute as the little sponges.
yes, it is. And guys, people go to Bath and Body Works, Bed Bath and Beyond, Target, and they buy these things. And I mean, it comes from China. This is made in the USA. Even better. So,
Love that. Made in the USA.
oh, it comes with 4 sponges. I think I took one out. So, guys, it comes with 4 sponges, not 3. Anyway, I've already been into them. So, September 10th, 7 o'clock. I know for my girls, I will have the invite up tomorrow. If I don't invite you tonight, you'll be invited tomorrow. And Nancy and Christy, I'm sure you guys are the same way, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's all. I'm so excited.
So excited about this. Yeah. Be prepared, like to get the limits. So that you have enough to sell. So
Yes,
I'm so excited, you all. I'm so excited.
I am too.
I feel like the longer we stay on here, the more Mary Beth is going to tell us. So I'm just going to like casually sit here.
I stopped my video. I'm done.
Now she's digging through the box. It's been really fun. Okay, guys.
I know we've held you all a little bit later than we normally do, but Nancy, I'd still love for you to pray us out.
I would be delighted. You guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy, and just love you all. It's so much fun to be with you. Heavenly Father, I thank you for today, and I thank you for this amazing evening. I thank you for this community of women. Father, for these great leaders that I have the privilege of working with. I just pray that as we close out this evening, Father, that you would just put on our spirit who we're supposed to speak to, who we're supposed to reach out to, Father, that you would help us to be a change maker and a difference maker for other people, that we would get our eyes off of ourselves, and that we would truly be service people to those that are around us, whether it's for Christmas product, to be able to be of service to them, or to make a difference for their family. Father, help us to think of others in that respect and to get ourselves out of the picture, that we might be a blessing and that we might be blessed to be a bigger blessing to others. So I thank you for all of this time that we've had together, for those who have chosen to stay on, and for the excitement that is coming, Father God. Help us to do everything that you've called us to, and thank you for guiding our footsteps. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks, you guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Amen. Bye.
Fun. It was awesome. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye. Good night.